Homesickness, the hidden struggle of international student. Have you ever imagined traveling 1,000 miles away from home, chasing a better future, only to suddenly feel completely alone? For many international students in the United States, this isn't just a momentary sadness, it's a daily emotional battle. Today, I want to talk about the problem that often goes unseen, homesickness among international students, a struggle that deeply affects mental health, academic performance, and overall well being. Despite the cultural and the financial contribution international students bring, billions of dollars and a vibrant diversity, many universities still fails to provide the support needed to address these issues. My my argument is simply homesickness is a serious rhetorical problem that universities must recognize and stronger mental health services, culturally focused support programs, and more social connection opportunities are essential for this solution. Why homesickness matters? So homesickness isn't just a missing home. It's tied to depression, anxiety, loneliness, and academic decline. Research by the March 2021 shows that the first year Chinese and Indian students experience high level of acculturation stress, especially at the beginning and end of the school year. And 27% of the students are at the high and risk and of the clinical depression. This emotional drop is directly linked to the homesickness, particularly for students from collectivism cultures where family and communities ties are central. Other scholars, including Sarmas and Cottrell, found that Indian international students rely heavily on emotional closeness and social identification to stay mentally healthy, and those supports disappears, their psychological stress increase dramatically. This isn't just an individual struggles. Homesickness become an institutional issue when students can't focus, lose motivation, or withdraw from academics because they feel mentally overwhelmed. Adjusting to a new culture isn't simple. International students must navigate a language barrier, academic expectation, and unfamiliar social norms all at once. A study by Ma Bittner and Sakamoto and Park shows that cultural distance, lack of campus diversity, and communication barriers make students feel like they are outsiders. Chinese students often avoid speaking because they fear making mistakes. Indian students, even though they speak English, still face microaggressions and the misunderstanding that make them withdraw socially. This cultural stress magnifies homesickness. Generic support programs don't work because they ignore cultural differences. Students don't just need help, they need help that understands where they come from. Another major barrier is a mental health stigma. According to the UN 2007, international students, especially Asian students, have significant mental health needs, but many avoid counseling due to shame, stigma, or fear of losing face. So even when students feel deeply lonely, they may never seek help. This means university must take active, not a passive steps. Create a frequent wellness outreach, hire culturally trained mental health counselors, normalize the conversation about mental health, check in proactively with international students. When counseling is culturally aware and non judgmental, students are not more likely to open up. One of the strongest proactive factors is social support. According to the Bayati Denson and Ashinda 2025 found that the peer networks, supportive professionals, and community engagement dramatically reduce emotional distress. Similarly, artist research shows social supports predict stronger mental health outcomes. March 2020 study reveals that many international students naturally from pay-it-forward networks, older students guiding new ones. This relationship creates emotional familiarity, practical help, cultural understanding. Universities should build on this by establishing peer mentor programs, cultural exchange groups, small groups support circles, workshops for new arrivals. These networks turn isolation into belonging. To truly help international students, university must implement culturally sensitive, emotionally supportive and academically informed structures. First, expand mental health services with counselors trained in cultural competence. When students feel understood in the context of their culture and not judged, sin decreases and help seeking increases. Second, create a meaningful cultural programming, not just the festivals or food events. Students need some wellness workshops, homesickness discussion space, meditation sessions, and community building circles where they can talk about real struggles. Third, student advisor student communication. Advisors should check in regularly, understand cultural challenges, and show genuine empathy. This emotional connection can significantly reduce academic stress and feeling of loneliness. So another powerful solution is for university to improve a practical support system for international students. They can support housing support. Many international students arrive with no family in the United States, no credit history, no idea which neighborhoods are safe or no transportation. So university can reduce homesickness by creating a priority on-campus housing for international students, offering a temporary housing for newly arrived students, providing housing workshops that explains leases, deposit, and return re-enter rights, planning pairing a new students with mentors to help them find a safe housing. Having a safe, stable place to live immediately reduce the stress and make students feel more settled and less lonely. As well as um, homesickness become worse when students feel confused about daily life. So many are unfamiliar with opening a bank account, how health insurance works, how to fix, how to file the taxes, and how to apply for a driver license. University can host a monthly life in the US workshops that teaches international students how to navigate these essentials. Practical understanding reduces the anxiety and helps the students feel in control of their new environment. As well as they also can provide internship about the jobs and supports. Many international students want on-campus jobs or need a CPT or OPT guidance. Creating dedicated international students career advisors offer workshops on employment rules, help students find on-campus jobs, assist with the resume writing and interview preparation, financial independence and meaningful work, reduce the stress, give the students purpose and help them feel more connected. So homesickness is not a minor issue. It is a powerful emotional struggle that affects the mental health, academic performance, and identity of international students. Research consistently shows that international students face cultural isolation, language challenges, academic stress, and discrimination, all of which intensify the homesickness. But with the right support, culturally aware counseling, strong peer networks, and meaningful campus programs, university can transform the international student experience. When students feel understood, supported, and connected, they don't just survive, they thrive. And in doing so, they enrich the entire campus community.